guys, Chase, Caden, and Tyson Grinde back behind the camera here with you today. We're here to give you guys some new basketball stuff to do. You know, it's pretty unfortunate with all this Corona stuff going on right now. You can't be in the gym, can't be in the weight room. So we're just providing a little bit of stuff for you guys to do while you're at home and can't get in the gym. Now, I hope you all are being safe with all this stuff going on right now. It's pretty crazy, I know. But we're here to provide a little relief of that right here so you can get outside, work on your game still. Hold on as that car passes by. Because basketball doesn't stop and getting better doesn't stop. And here's a few fun things you guys can do at home to make sure that, you know, you guys are being active and doing all that stuff. So let's get to work. Before we start anything, it's always important that you warm up. In basketball, it's good you warm up your hands, your legs, and everything. We're all pretty warmed up right now. So first thing we're gonna do is just warm up our hands, okay? And the first thing Caden's gonna do is just general ball slaps, okay? Go ahead, Caden. Slap the ball as hard as you can for about 10 to 15 seconds. Take a break, get you warmed up, stop. And then the next thing we're gonna do is move into body wraps with the ball, okay? And the first one you do is around the head. Go ahead, Caden. Goal is to go as quick as you can for about 10 to 15 seconds and switch to your waist. Quick as you can. And then move to your legs, like this. And it's okay if you mess up. You should be pushing each other. Okay? Then next, move to one leg. 10 to 15 seconds, left leg. Good, okay? And then next, moving to figure eight. Show them how it's done, Caden. First one he's doing is inside to out, okay? Inside to out. As fast as he can. And then stop, and then you reverse it. Outside in. Faster, faster. You should push yourself for 10 to 15 seconds. Okay, that's good for your warm-up. You should be warm right now. If you need to do a little extra stuff, that's good. Okay, next, we're gonna move on to some ball handling. It's always good to start off with ball handling. I think that increases your control a lot more and you'll be able to, you know, dribble a lot better. So, first one we're gonna do, Tyson's gonna demonstrate for us. It's just a basic, same 2-ball dribble at your hips. And you should be going as quick as you can. Pound as hard as possible. And after about 15-20 seconds, he's gonna switch down to as low as he can, below his knee. See how he keeps his eyes up? And his dribble low, he's going as quick as he can. Again, 15 to 20 seconds with that. And then he's gonna go as high as he can and as hard as he can. Good, T. Good. Now next, stop, take a little breather like Tyson is right now. And then we're gonna move on to alternate, okay? Starting again with at the hip. Notice how his eyes are always up, never looking down at the ground. Like the same, you're gonna go down to below the knee. Good, T. Again, 15 to 20 seconds. Now as high as you can. And that's good. You should mess up. You should be pushing yourself all the time, okay? And then after that, we're gonna move into some high-low stuff. With this, it's really important that you keep your dribble low. Let's say we're starting with our left hand, like this. it's really important. Keep this low as quick as you can. Pound this as high as you can, okay? Like this. And then you should push yourself to mess up all the time. And then switch. Okay? Tyson, go ahead and try. Then Caden can go ahead and try. Good. You should mess up all the time. Then he switches. That's good work. Now, next, Caden. He's gonna move into switches, okay? And there's a couple of ways you can do this. The first one is just pretty basic. You're here, you're doing the same, balls at your knees, your eyes are up, you switch, like this, switch. And then, if that gets too easy for you, you can move to between the legs switches, like this, okay? Then obviously you can switch legs if that gets too easy. And then, if that gets too easy, you can move on to behind the back. Okay, let's see Caden do it. You really should push yourself in this, okay? Now behind the back, yep. Good, you should mess up. Okay, now, after that stationary 2-ball dribbling, you can do that moving too at the same time. So you can do same while walking, you can do alternate, high-low, switch, all that stuff, okay? Now, moving on from that, we're gonna try something a little more difficult. You know, this is gonna test your guys' coordination a little bit, okay? For this first one, you're gonna have 2 balls, okay? You can start dribbling with your right hand, like Caden is right now. And you're gonna have the other ball in your left to start. And you're gonna slowly start walking forward. And next, stop Caden. He's gonna cross the right hand ball into his left. And at the same time, he's throwing the left-handed ball into his right. So it's gonna be quick. You don't want it to be high and wide, you want it to be tight. So go ahead, Caden. Show him. Yep, quick. And slowly keep walking forward and doing that. You know what makes it really difficult, and that's okay if you mess up, is trying to keep the ball as quick as you can, transferring it. Quick as you can, transferring it. That's what makes it really good. So let's see if Caden can do it. Best you can. The goal is to stay low the whole time. Let's see if Tyson can do it. Give him a shot. Good, see? Doesn't take long to get better at it. Now let's see if I can do it. Better than me. Then you can do it backwards too, like this. Ooh. See? Let's see if you guys can do better than us, okay? Okay, now next, after you've completed all the 2-ball stuff, we can move on to just some single ball stuff, because of course actually you only play with 1 basketball in your hand, so you got to do both. The 2-ball is more to just help your coordination and get you better at things like that. For this is more game movement type things, okay? So the first thing we're gonna do is gonna be pound, cross, pound, cross, pound, cross, pound, cross, okay? Caden and Tyson will demonstrate, and I'll kind of explain how he should be. So go ahead, boys. So you see, both these guys have their eyes up, and their dribble is below their knee. One thing they can work on though is pounding that pound dribble and really pounding their cross across their body. Okay? Back and forth as hard as they can. Now stop. You can do those reps for as long as you like until you start feeling a burn in your arms. Just know that you have a lot of other stuff to do too with this, so I wouldn't burn yourself out right away. I'd say 20 to 30 seconds of that is good. But again, you guys can adjust that any way you want. The next one is going to be the same thing, just pound legs. When I say pound legs, that means you're going to pound it once and go between the legs. Pound between the legs. Pound between the legs. And on this one, it's really important that you're switching your feet as you go. So you're not just going like this, pound like this. You're moving your legs, okay? Okay, like that. So let's see Caden and Tyson demonstrate. Oh, good. And if you push yourself to mess up, that's what happens, okay? We're out here to get better. And good, boys, good work. Now, there's one more with this, okay? This one's a little more difficult for you younger guys, but you guys should all work up to this. This is really good, okay? One of the next moves that you can do is pound behind the back, okay? So pound it behind the back, pound behind the back, pound behind the back, okay? And you should do this all with big intensity, a lot of intensity, okay? Otherwise, you're not gonna see as much growth, okay? Coach Grinde, our dad, has us out in the driveway doing this all the time in the gym. Just so happens that we can't get in the gym right now, so this is what we gotta deal with, okay? Let's see these guys do it. All right, good work, boy. Now, kind of moving back in the coordination type stuff, you can use whatever you need, whether it's a beanbag, a baseball, a tennis ball, whatever. But Caden here is going to demonstrate toss-ups for us, okay? First, the basic one is just dribbling and tossing it up to yourself. Okay, like that. And you do both hands. So let's see Caden do it. Start dribbling, Caden. Let's see how high you can get. You should be pounding at the same time. Good. And then next, he's going to switch hands and go to his left. Good, just like that. So, after that, once you've finished basic left and right hand just dribbling and tossing up, we're going to make it a little more difficult. We're going to move to throw up crosses. So it's kind of similar to the 2-ball drill we did earlier, where you have 2 balls and you're going here like this, okay? Similar to that, except just with a baseball or anything you can find to throw up, okay? Now, Caden, the goal here is to switch over your hands as quick as possible while keeping your eyes up, okay? That's the whole point of adding this in, okay? So let's see Caden do it. It's gonna be dribbling, throw up to his other hand, catch in his other hand, cross it to the other, okay? Let's see him do it again. You should keep your dribble. Stay low, you should never come out of stance. Oh, let's see Tyson do it. Let's see Tyson do it. You're gonna throw the ball a little higher. The higher you throw it, the easier it'll be, okay? So you want to work to keeping it as low as you can. That makes your cross a lot quicker, okay? Then next, To make it even more difficult, you can move to between the legs, okay? I'll do this one. So you're here, dribbling, ball on your right, whatever you have in your left, throw up, switch, okay? Throw up, switch. And it should be quick, like that, quick, 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 okay? Like that. You can switch back and forth. To make it even more difficult, you go behind the back, okay? So you're here, here, back, back, back. Ooh, see? Push yourself to mess up. See, that was time I messed up there because I didn't keep my dribble pound hard enough, okay? Okay, next, we're gonna move into a little bit of shooting and finishing type things, okay? Some really basic things to do at home. First is called the Miken Drill. I'm sure a lot of you have done this, okay? We're gonna have Caden slowly demonstrate it first. The whole goal here is to keep the ball high and go as quick as you can, okay? Keep the ball high, go as quick as you can, keeping the same feet. When you shoot with your left arm goes up, your left leg goes up. When you shoot with your right leg goes up, your right arm goes up, okay? So let's see Caden do it. Goal is to get swishes every time because they're layups, okay? Let's go ahead. See how he's high off the glass every single time? Good, just like that, okay? And you can do that, let's say make 10 in a row each hand, or just make a total of 20, okay? Depending on how comfortable you feel with it, you can switch it up. Now, to make it a little more difficult, we're gonna do Miken reverses, okay? This is a little more advanced, okay? Even myself at Sioux Falls, we do this, okay? So with this goal, you're not moving quite as much, but it's still the same principles just behind the backboard, okay? It's a little more difficult. So let's see Caden do it. See how he keeps the ball at his chest every single time? He could probably pick up his pace a little bit more so you get a workout, but that's how it goes, and it makes it a little more difficult. Okay, moving into some shooting form stuff. This is called shooting progression, okay? This is all about focusing on the purity of your shot, making sure it's nice and clean, okay? So Tyson here is gonna be my guinea pig just to start off, and then we'll have him move to the hoop, okay? So starting from the ground up in your shot, come straight over here so they can see, right here, is if you're right-handed, you just have your right foot slightly in front of your left, okay? And you don't want to be too wide, you don't want to be too narrow, about shoulder width is good, okay? And then next, you're going to take the ball like this, just like Tyson has it right now. See how he's got the ball right in the middle of his hand? He's going to turn it. So his elbow and his leg are completely in line. Okay? Now, sometimes I understand that people shoot different. Tyson is a center shooter, right? So he's not going to be completely in line all the time. You can be here too. As long as you keep your elbow in. See how his elbow's in here? And he's a center shooter. Okay? So, once you've had that down, you have your shooting form down, and your stance and base and everything, you can move to the hoop. So Tyson, go ahead, move to the hoop. And he's going to start basically one step away from the rim. See? Now, each time he makes it, he's going to take one step back from the rim, okay? And make sure he has the right form every single time. If you don't do it with the right form, this whole thing is a waste, okay? Good. And then and you can go back as far as you need. Okay, you can go back as far as you need. Take steps back each time, as far as you can with keeping the right form. Once you can't keep the right form, you probably need to stop, okay? And that's it for shooting progression. Okay, now, once you have those basic fundamentals in and your ball handling done, we're gonna move into some fun shooting games, you know, that'll just get you some extra shots up, work on your form, whatever, all that good stuff. Okay, this first game is called Around the World, okay? And how this works is there's 5 spots around the hoop, okay? There's the corner, there's the wing, there's the top, the other wing, and the other corner. The goal here is to make shots from every single spot. You go as long as you keep making it. You move on. If you miss, you can choose to stop, or you can keep going and risk it. But if you miss it, you have to go all the way back to the beginning. So let's say Tyson shoots. He misses the first one, so he has a choice to make. Does he want to risk it, or does he want to move on? We'll see. Hold on. The whole point is to get around without the other guy beating you. I realize that not everyone has a partner at home to do this with. You can still play it by yourself, okay? I'm just explaining it for the game purpose. So, obviously he's going to risk it, right? Because he doesn't have to move anywhere after this. So let's see if he can make it. And he missed it, so he's done. Now, the next person goes up. Go ahead, Caden. He makes it, so he moves to the wing. Now he misses. Again, it's decision time. He's only 1 spot away from the beginning, so if it were me, I'd risk it and go again. Let's see if he can make it. He makes it, so he gets to move on, okay? So there's a lot more like that. Let's say Caden gets all the way around. He gets all the way around. He makes one in the corner, on the wing, on the top, on the corner, in the corner twice, back to the wing, all the way around. He's at the end. Okay, now, let's say he makes all of them. By the way, you have to make 2 in the corner over there to keep moving on, okay? So he's going to make 1 there, 1 on this wing, 1 top, 1 wing, 2 in that corner, then back around. And your goal is to do it without having to go back a certain amount of times. When you're by yourself, you can compete against yourself. Just say that, okay, I'm never going to go back to the beginning, or I'm only going to go back to the beginning so many times, okay? But obviously, you can compete against other people if you have other people to go against, okay? So, that's it for that. Okay, now, for this next drill. This one's not much of a game, but it's a good way to get a lot of shots up, okay? And it's an easy way to get up a lot of shots by yourself, even if you don't have a partner like we do, okay? This is called just 5 makes from 5 spots, okay? We make shots, we don't take shots. It's not just about getting shots up, it's about making them, okay? And perfecting your form, muscle memory. So, I realize not everyone has a partner, but if you are alone, Tyson, for example, can demonstrate. You just flip the ball to yourself, shoot it, he gets the make. Good job. That's all you can do. You can just get your own rebound, okay? So the 5 spots are the corner, the wing, top, the other wing, and the other corner, okay? Should be a total of 25 makes by the time you're done with it. And you can do it anywhere from the 3-point line to mid-range to anywhere on the court as long as you abide to those 5 spots, okay? Tyson's going to go to the 3-point line, and we're going to see how he can do here. Let's see what he's got. There you go. He's got 2 in a row now. And don't worry about misses outside. I realize it's not as good as the gym. But if you shoot about 30, 40%, 30 to 50, anywhere in between that outside with no one guarding you, that's pretty good because of wind and things like that. And I realize everyone's driveway is not perfect. Ours certainly isn't. So let's see if he gets 5. That's 4. Let's go. One more. There you go, swish. Good work, T. And then he's moved to the wing, the top, the other wing, and then the other corner, okay? Well, let's say he finished all that, right? Each time you make 25, let's move on to some free throws. Let's say you make 10 after each time you make 25 threes. It's always important you practice routine each time you shoot your free throw. Every time it's the same. Good. Buckets. We're going to move into some more kind of fun drills here. We all might remember this one from Coach Grinde camps. You might be too young, but we all sure remember these. This is called hot shot, okay? How this works is you have 5 spots set up on the floor. 1 is a layup. Then just outside the lane, elbow shot, free throw shot, and then a 3-point shot, okay? The layup is worth 1 point. The outside the lane shot, 2 points. Elbow shot is 3, free throw 4, 3-pointer is 5, okay? For this, you have to shoot in all these in a minute, okay? How it works is you have to shoot from each spot to begin with. But after you shoot from each spot, you can pick anywhere you want to shoot, okay? So, we're going to do this with Caden. We're going to see how many he can get in a minute here. Okay, I got my timer out. Caden's got 1 minute to do this, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Jason's gonna think he beat me. I don't think so. Dude. Okay, that was terrible by me. Caden's in the lead right now with 26.
I'm just better than he is.
Let's see if Tyson can do better. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, after you complete the hot shot game, let's move to some free throws. This is called free throw game, okay? How this works is you can compete against yourself or a partner, but here's the goal, your score. You can take as many shots as you want, as many as you decide, and you just try to beat your score. So, the swish is worth 1. If you hit the rim and you make it, it's 0. But if you miss, it's -1, okay? How we usually do this if you're by yourself, I just shoot a certain amount of free throws and just take the best score. So let's say I shoot 10 free throws and I get a score of 8. I want to try and beat that every single time. Get 10 out of 10, okay? 10 swishes in a row, okay? Let's do a 3-shot game between Caden and Tyson and see who can win. Oh. Oh. So that means Tyson would be at -1 right now since he completely missed. Okay, both at -1. They're tied. Whoa. Yeah. Ooh, -2. Both are at -2. Clearly we need to shoot more free throws, guys. Ooh, -3. All Caden has to do is make it here and he can win. I don't think he can do it. He made it. Caden wins. Okay, that is an example of how not to shoot free throws. You should never be in the negative, okay? Ever. Okay, this next drill is called 32-point shooting, okay? You have 5 spots, or 5 lanes, I should say, across the court. It's the corner, wing, top, wing, other corner, okay? And you're gonna shoot 3 times, okay? You shoot a layup, you shoot a jumper, and you shoot a 3, okay? Layup's worth 1, jumpers worth 2, 3s are worth 3, okay? Now, you keep track of all of your baskets at the end, okay? Keep track of all your points. Then at the end, you shoot 2 free throws. If you have a perfect score, and you make all 15 shots and 2 free throws at the end, if you make all those, that's 32 points, okay? A good score for you guys is probably about 16. So let's see what Tyson can get, okay? Go ahead, team.
new champion.
Before hitting the club, young thugs pulling up, trying to get us a dub. Counting numbers, like how many you got in this monkey basement that stays hella hot.
Okay, clearly we also have some more work to do after today, I can tell you that. Bit of an off day for us. But one thing, you guys keep working hard, keep doing better. We can maybe keep doing some more drills if you guys express some interest in some more videos from us. But keep getting better, keep working. I know times are tough. You want to see your friends, you want to do things. We all want that. But from now on, stay home, do what you can, get your schoolwork done, listen to your parents, and work hard, okay?
Money ball.
Never leave.